on recent happening in geopolitics. Recently, Ukraine staged a daredevil attack using drones to attack Russian airfield, destroying some nuclear capable bombers, the T-95, T-160. That is the Russian strategic bombers. Again, they went and destroyed the Crimea Bridge. The world leaders are not saying anything, and Russia has refused to say anything since then. The world is dangerously drifting towards a global catastrophe. With this Russia-Ukraine NATO conflict, the stage is gradually being set for a wilder war. You may call it World War III or whatever you want to call it. It is gradually drifting to that very soon we're going to have global confrontation between the superpowers. The battlefield of today has been redesigned to be the battlefield of drones. Drone has now taken over infantry, armored personnel carriers, even strategic bombers and aircraft. I am seeing in the near future that even drones are going to be equipped with nuclear weapons, and they are going to be turned into strategic long-range attack vehicles. Drones has reshaped global conflict. The Russia-Ukraine arms conflict has redefined war as we used to know. You can be a superpower. Your superpower lies in your big weapons. Smaller nations can use a smaller weapon to destroy your big weapon. That is what is playing out. But what is Russia going to do? They have so far kept quiet. That is unlike Russia. They have not said anything. They just kept quiet, which means plan is on the way to strategically inflict a devastating blow on Ukraine if they don't take time. And world leaders are not making efforts to bring this war to an end. What is coming out from a world leader who claims he's going to stop the war is today he's on this side, tomorrow he's on that side. He rabble talks. He's not focused. He's not. In fact, you can hardly get where he's coming from. He speaks from the two sides of the mouth. Some people of good faith should come up and bring this crisis to an end before it engulfs everybody into a global arms conflict. With the recent changing of the Russian nuclear doctrine, Ukraine has violated it by attacking Russian nuclear capable bombers, which has brought that doctrine into focus, because right now the red line has been crossed. What are we expecting from Russia? Is it a nuclear attack on Ukraine? What is it going to be? We had a filler of it in the recent phone call between Russia President and Donald Trump. president of the United States, where Putin insisted that he was going to retaliate. I think that is the only statement we've had, but no other official in government in Russia has said anything. This conflict is gradually slipping out of everybody's hand. Even the European leaders that are busy urging Ukraine, urging on Ukraine, attack Russia, do this, do this. Will they be ready to stand and face the consequence of these actions? Will they be able to absorb the consequences of what they are propping up? Instead of presenting good faith, sitting on a round table and bringing this war to an end, all they are doing is to ask the Ukrainian president to reject every peace move and continue with the war. Can they stand the catastrophe that is coming? Can they stand the catastrophe that is coming?